Welcome to the Sovereign and Empowered podcast with Tracy Goody, Practical Ascension Guide. It is my mission and purpose to bring light-centered humans into their most powerful, focused, aligned, truest self ever. So in this podcast, I share from my channel with the Akashic Records and the Ascension Collective, as well as my own experiences of awakening, and also host some amazing guests that you will not want to miss. If you resonate with this podcast, please share, leave a review, or let me know how it has impacted you. In this episode, I will be exploring the practical energies that are present for us in December 2024 and how to make the most of them. These energy forecasts are guided and channeled by the Akashic Records and the Ascension Collective, which is a group of guides that I work with. These are archangels, ascendant masters, and galactic guides, and even more. They're all aligned to the mission of assisting with the awakening of humanity. So in December, we can expect some really magical energies, as well as some potent opportunities for personal growth, shedding old patterns, habits, and truly choosing our empowerment and highest timeline. A message that has been really consistent over the last few years is the power of remembering. We must remember who we are and not only logically know we are worthy, powerful, creative, beautiful beings, but feel it, embody it, live it. It's really our time to rise, and there is a call being broadcast right now to all the light workers, way showers, and change makers that's really going to rattle your very existence in order to get you to sit up and take ownership of your divine birthright. So this may seem like a lot, but honestly, right now is really our time. In the masculine-centered way of thinking, which many of us are still subscribing to in a subconscious way, we may automatically begin to think this means we need to be taking massive action. We need to be pushing and moving forward. However, with Ascension energies, there's a much more balanced approach. So this is about learning our rhythms and cycles, understanding ourselves and the world that we live in. It's about putting more value on feeling your way forward and honoring ourselves than growth at any cost. So in December, you will be shown areas of your life that do not represent the truth of who you are. So areas where you are believing or acting in a way that is based on programs and creating restrictions in your life. Again, you are magical, you are divine, you are unconditionally worthy, deserving, and loved in every way possible. And it's time that you are feeling this in every cell of your body and emitting this frequency to magnetize even more of that joy, abundance, well-being, and reasons to be grateful. So this December Ascension energy call is not because you have not already done enough inner work or that you haven't been on the path. This is a celebration energy of how far you've come and how much more beauty awaits your path forward. So you may feel guided to explore and list all the ways that you've grown over the last few years, all the areas where you experience breakthroughs, where you are already embodying your truth. Celebrate these, bring the focus to these, celebrate yourself, and celebrate your resilience in this life. So coming back over to that energy of flow, December is a month of moving energy, so take time daily to pay attention to yourself. Feel into what you need or what you feel guided to on that day. Do you feel like off or maybe not quite as peaceful, joyful, and inspired as you'd like to be? Then that's the day to take time for yourself, to go within, to journal, to be in nature, to let what's really simmering under the surface rise. Pay attention also to dreams and set intentions before you go to sleep that you will remember your dreams and that you are open to having clarifying experiences as you sleep. There are also areas of your subconscious that are ready to unwind. And the more you allow space to go inward as you feel called, again, there's no strict schedule for this, the more you will be flowing with that natural rhythm of your growth and ascension energies. So by all means, pay attention to the astrological, numerological, the moon influences, but really, and ascension forecasts like this, but really it's about becoming your own authority on what you need and what is best for you in the moment. So tools like those are really amazing guides, but ultimately the more you are connecting with the subtle energy currents within you, the more balanced and expansive you're going to feel. And December is one of my favorite months of Ascension energies overall. I always find December and June, where those solstices are really powerful for bringing things to light, for shifting, for transitioning, for moving into a deeper empowerment. However, December is also a really highly charged month collectively. So what's going to work best is totally going to be unique for you. So I'm going to kind of be repeating this message of listening to yourself throughout. You may find that a deep retreat is what is really calling for you, or you might find that socializing and expressing yourself is at the forefront. For December, there's no right, there's no wrong, there's only what feels best for you. If you are in a place of indecision and you can't really get to the bottom of what you need, get out in nature, get yourself into an Epsom salt bath, or get yourself away from technology for a little while, away from those distractions. You want to give your inner knowing a chance to rise to the surface, and then experiment with following your inner guidance and see where you are led. The biggest opportunities and growth in December come from listening and taking action on that inner voice. Another thing to keep in mind is that things can be different this time around. So if you're faced with a similar pattern that you've experienced in the past, take a step back, check in with yourself, notice how your perspective is different, or challenge yourself to broaden your perspective. Hold yourself in a place of compassion as similar patterns come up, and remember, every single breath is an opportunity to make a new choice. That you can shift your trajectory at any point and you can move into that authentic resonance with the truth of who you are. So just remember, that's always there. That's always available with every breath. Keeping a journal or a note app on your phone is going to be really powerful this month for insight and awareness. It's also likely that a lot of those insights are going to pop in at just random times throughout the month. So having something nearby where you can record these little thoughts, these inspirations, and let yourself build on them during quiet times is going to be super beneficial. And give those whispers attention, and really you will be watching them grow into this beautiful insight and direction. You may not fully understand the direction you're moving in, and that's totally okay. That's where self-compassion and flow are really, really key, so you don't become frustrated in the ebbs and flows of energy this month, because it's a lot of different things coming in at once. Remember that you are multidimensional. You have layers of self in this life. Your mental, your emotional, your physical, your spiritual, they all have unique needs for balance. So when you step out of the logic, you're going to uncover what those needs truly are. Again, trusting your inner voice. Imagine what your energy field looks like. Ask what it needs to feel clear and resourced. See the light that is you, clarified and expanded. So really working with yourself on an energetic level is going to be super beneficial. So for some, this is a powerful month to begin a meditation practice or get back into it. Now, it could be a meditation practice or something similar. I say this because the meditation pathway is just not for everyone. Some people are going to find their peace and introspection through being in nature, or spending time with pets while you're journaling, or scuba diving. Like, it could be anything. Don't try to fit yourself into a box of what spiritual and inner connection looks like. There are many pathways, and this month of increased awareness is the perfect time to uncover what your sweet spot is of inner connection, clarity, and balance, because it is going to serve you very much in the next year. So this is also a time where abundance energy is very present. So like everything, you're going to be on the spectrum of abundance energy. So maybe you feel a lot of lightness, you feel a lot of gratitude, you notice abundance in your life, in nature, you feel the abundance of creativity, love, and support all around you. Maybe you're not there. Maybe you're in a space of energetic lack. You're on that heavier end of the abundance spectrum. You're still on the abundance spectrum though. If this is an area of challenge and focus for you, then this month is an opportunity to shift that focus, to shift into the abundance that is present all around you. So just like shifting to another radio station manually, it may take a little time to get that frequency just right, and it might take some practice to stay centered on that slightly higher frequency, but this is what is going to allow you to allow that abundance to show up in your life. This is the month to shift your trajectory. So in order to find this place, this frequency, it's pretty simple, but it's not always easy. It's looking for areas where that abundance is already in your life. And you can start really, really basic here. Do you have an abundance of clean drinking water? If you do, enjoy and flow gratitude out when you drink. Maybe clean air. Maybe there's abundance of nature you can visit. Whatever it is, sit with that energy of abundance whenever you're seeing it, experiencing it, feeling it in your reality, and let yourself become that frequency. Feel yourself resonate with that. Feel yourself attuned to that energy of abundance. And then if you can let yourself practice that deep down, you are going to be allowing yourself to be the energy of abundance, and you're going to be remembering the truth that you are. And that same energy current of abundance is energetic abundance. So we can get caught up with the idea that money is the end all and be all of abundance energy. But if we expand that perspective, what about if we could focus on the value of abundance in other ways, in all ways? So for December, it's going to be this month of increased energy healing potency. So abundance is flowing in through this as well. So increased energy healing potency in receptivity and channeling. So do you have, or are you open to noticing the energy that is abundant around and within you? So the simple healing powers of your self-belief, your emotions, working with your guides or crystals or colors or whatever you feel drawn to, there's an abundance of this really supporting you this month. We're living in this ocean of energy abundance right now. And the divine support on earth is really at an all-time high. So every day it keeps getting better and better, and there's more and more of this energy to draw upon. And it's getting easier and easier to connect into it as well. We're living in this beautiful, beautiful time of ascension, so let's take advantage of it. So take time whenever possible to let go of what is, based on what you witness in your external senses, in your external reality, and tune into what's happening in subtle energies. What do you feel when you go into that space of balance and calm, and you're open to receive energetic support? Can you feel those energies supporting you right now? That's really the question to ask yourself and tap into it. As we're moving into 2025, supporting ourselves and each other is a theme that's going to keep growing in momentum. So we can take this literally as in connecting to those that share your visions, values, and vibes. We can also connect to the support that is within us naturally so that we can let go of those restrictions and let go of all of the ways that we forget to tap into the abundance that is us. So let December be the month that you break out of holding yourself back and accept all the energetic support the universe has to offer. So I'll say it one more time. You are unconditionally worthy, deserving, and loved. You are ready, and now is your time. So overall, December is a month of possibilities, opportunities, when we follow our inner knowing and allow ourselves to be in tune with the direction of our soul desires.
Thank you so much for listening today. If you resonate with my work, visit me at tracygoody.com and explore even more ways to deepen your experience of sovereignty, empowerment, and your truth.